Hey guys, Grumpy here. We are gonna continue our marshland map. Um, again, I mentioned this in the beginning of the last episode, but I do want to apologize for the long break in between episode 3 and 4. Again, we should be back to a daily schedule, and I'll try my best to make sure that there's more Against the Storm content coming out. Okay. So let's pick up where we left off. Our lizards were producing brick so that we can pack it, so that we can complete one of these orders, so that we can gain a little more reputation, is what it looks like. That seems about right. Mush soup. So we need a building, we need like a granary, would be ideal. Um, these are both about to be completed. I remember picking up fiber delivery lines. And then meat, so we need a trapper's camp. And then copper ore. Oh, I remember copper ore. Yeah. In the last episode, I think I mentioned this. We should have took the rain collector order instead of this one. But no worries. I think all of these are achievable. We do have a single patch of copper back here. I remember that. So this one is completable in theory. It'll just take a long time to do. Okay, and I think the plan was still the same. Get as many lizards as possible and stack their resolve through the roof. Okay. So you should be producing either planks or fabric. You won't be producing planks because we limited it. But you should be producing fabric, which is really nice. And then why aren't you producing? Okay, we just don't have the brick for it. Okay, fair enough. But it looks like you guys are getting to that, so that's wonderful. Okay. Oh, and I remember this. We were going to demolish this storage once this one was built. And we have more people to work with, so we might as well enjoy the extra clay that's here. We can go ahead and assign another woodcutter. No big deal. We're planting grain here, and it should just be wheat here. We need... Okay. We need this destroyed so that we can move the herb garden over here. As well as... Can we fit a hearth here? No. Okay. So we do need to destroy this storage and probably swing it on this side. Actually, I wanted it to be equidistant, but I don't think that's a possibility. Alright, we can do that like that. You want to build your hearth next to your storage so that your villagers don't have to walk back to the main hearth. Essentially, your hearth is a storage, but for services, clothing, and I think up until recently, whether or not they were considered sheltered. But now I think they lose their homelessness debuff as soon as you build housing for them, which is really nice. It's a really nice change. Okay. So with this area cleared out, I don't really have a need for them to cut more in that area, so I'm just gonna have them focus on producing wood. Okay. Just cutting out wood that's nearby. Okay, and also we'll limit you to 5. So this should be your final pack. Okay, we are at hostility 3, which is a bit high. We can manage that by removing woodcutters as needed. As well as you can go here. We can move you guys together. Perfect. Okay. We'll go ahead and build the stamping mill. And we'll go ahead and turn this in. Okay, so our cookhouse does produce mush soup. But I don't think we're gonna take it. Instead, let's reroll here. We already have a way to produce brick and copper. The global resolve would be nice. The green brew. Hostility is decreased by 100. Can you produce incense? You can. Okay. It's a bit early to take a service building, but I think it'll be worth it. You don't need to exist anymore. We can go ahead and remove that restriction, and we can set that to 20. And we can put another beaver there. Yeah, it's a bit early for a service building, especially when food is still a concern. But we have Zord coming in, and we do have Amber that we can trade away, as well as 1 pack of building material. So, we do need to cancel this. Alright. So we can trade away our Amber, as well as our pack of building material, and we can just buy, you know, as much food as we can of anything in particular. It doesn't really matter. I mean, well, we could buy 20 mush soup. No, cause okay, so we can buy 20 mush soup. But the problem is this will give us more people, and we'll have really just not enough food to feed everybody there. But it is an option. What is their hunger at? No, it's too high. If it was at 1 or so, then I would consider doing that. But it's entirely too high right now. We'll trade away some of these parts as well as some of this brick. We'll keep 8. Actually, we'll keep 12. Yeah, berries are cheaper than eggs. I think roots are even cheaper. No, roots are the same price as eggs. Okay. We'll trade away some of this fabric, or some of this plant fiber, and we'll go ahead and let them eat that. That should remove their hunger debuff, which will be very helpful. That should save us. Right here, fabric should be produced. Actually, no, we'll have enough fabric. So we can go ahead and demolish this storage. And now we're just waiting on planks. We can go ahead and put a lizard there. Okay, and you guys are both producing planks, which is fantastic. Okay, and now that the hunger debuff has been removed, they should be. We should have enough lizard resolve to start taking this up. I'm actually going to set this to a negative priority. And then don't produce copper bars. And I guess you guys can make incense, that's fine. And if I recall correctly, beavers like to work here. Yes. Okay, so we can turn this in. We'll get a big supply of resources there. And oh, perfect. We'll take the trapper's camp. Out of all these, the trapper's camp is going to be the most beneficial. Alright, we'll set this to a very high priority. We'll remove one from the kiln, one from the stonecutter's camp. Actually, we'll remove one from the woodcutter's camp. So that should bring their resolve up, which is just perfect. And if we can spare a beaver anywhere in particular. Perfect. Okay, so this is a good year 2. Everyone is housed. We're about to sort food out. We still need a way to produce mush soup. But with all this meat and eggs on the map, we should have nothing to worry about as far as food concerns are. And I think we can put it on speed too. We're really looking for a granary so that we can make our pack of crops. Alright. And you require 20 planks. Okay, that's unfortunate. And 12 fabric. Yikes. But that's fine. I mean, we're good on fuel, so we don't really have anything else that we want to put this wood towards anyway. Woodcutters at 72. Okay. We shouldn't lose anyone, but even if we couldn't sacrifice any fuel even if we wanted to. So. Yep. The Lizard's resolve will dip below the thresholds, but it should still be fine. Oh no, it stopped right there, which is perfect. But we are going to be at level 3 hostility. Okay. We do not want the storm to last any longer than it already is. we could take small distillery, but I think we're gonna go reinforced axes. We'll take the caravan with the most lizards, which should be this one. And then we'll pick our next reward. Oh. The tea doctor. Also, we can set that back to 0 priority. Oh yeah, you don't get free resources anyway. You don't get free services anymore. That was part of the change they made to service buildings. Because this requires 2 different buildings, I'm not gonna take it. We're going to take this one and then find a service building that requires leisure, or that provides leisure. Okay, so with more people, we can go ahead and build more shelters. Okay, perfect. Alright. I'm going to build another trapper's camp up here. Go ahead and put that in between these two. Okay, I don't think we're going to get a year 6 victory. This might be a year 7, potentially a year 8. But we'll see. Okay, so we have more meat in there if we need it, and we have more in there. Okay. With this building, we should get our lizard resolve up, which should start giving us reputation per minute. As well as we'll also get some human resolve bonus for whatever that's worth. Okay. Oh yeah, plus we get minus 100 hostility. I forgot that that's one of the perks that you get. Okay. Man, normally you don't see a crude workstation past year 3. This little guy is putting in a lot of work, carrying us right now. Okay. Okay, and I think we'll limit this to let's say 20. Okay, so now we're getting 0.2 reputation per minute. Go ahead and assign two lizards right there. And if we unassign all of our woodcutters, we'll be at level 1 hostility, which is good to know. Continue building our roads. You guys are idle. Why are you idle? Make more fabric. That's fine. Okay. I think I'm going to Um, because we don't have a need for flour just yet, I think I'm gonna actually pack away the grain that we're producing into packs of crops instead. And actually, I'm gonna include some food for next year, because it does look like we're getting low on food. I mean, we're collecting. Actually, I'm gonna tell them to stop doing that. We're collecting meat right now, but they're consuming it faster than we're collecting it, and because we need it for a quest, we might as well just give them a different resource to consume until we can exceed their hunger or exceed their demand for a food resource. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. We should have saved that. Oh, but we did get leather for it, which is nice. So we can go ahead and start turning our leather into fabric. We don't have. We can go ahead and use brick. We don't have wood. Apparently not. Interesting. Okay. Man, they are hungry. Yikes. Okay. Oh, just shy. Okay. So we can go ahead and remove that. We'll have them go ahead and clear away this. As well as this. We could open up that. No, we should open up this glade. It has fertile soil and it has meat. Both of which we need. Okay. I think we'll take this one. We need humans as well as some food. And then that'll probably be the last group that we take for a while. Perfect, leftover crops. So if that's the case, then we won't actually produce vegetables here. In fact, we'll go ahead and delete that. And we'll rebuild it. So we'll get pack crops passively. And our final order, I guess will be jerky. That's fine. Alright, Sahilda, Sahilda. Do we have any food trade routes? We do not. Oh, but we can trade Spark Dew for ale. Okay. I don't typically build a rain collector. I don't find it to be a particularly useful building, but we will use it to trade our for ale, as well as fish for another service building. I think, yeah, beavers like working here. So we'll go ahead and swap you out. Put you in there. We have 6 beavers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No. I need you to make packs of crops.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's unfortunate. We don't need any of this. We need 5 amber to reroll. Low on food, no kidding. We'll go ahead and build a path right here. Okay. Yeah, we're really like kind of desperately looking for a granary here. Go ahead and remove 1 woodcutter. Okay. And we will buy more food. Again, we're gonna trade away the plant fiber since we have a delivery line for it, and we'll buy, I mean, any food really. We'll trade away our herbs. And I'll trade away some leather. Okay. And then this should tide them over for a little bit. Oh, right. We need 5 amber for a reroll. How much leather? No, I do need to be careful here. Actually, here, we can do this instead. No, that's a bit much. Because I don't want to leave myself without building material. But we can do that. And we can reroll. I mean, I guess the cookhouse is gonna have to do. It's not my favorite building. We can move you out of the way. It's not my favorite building. It is diverse in what it can produce. The problem is that it's unlike the granary, which gets a production bonus when you put humans in. The cookhouse accepts 1 of each race and then a free slot. So you can't really maximize the production. We don't need skewers, though we could make it. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Ideally, you would want to put humans in all these roles, so you get the resolve bonus, but you can't. So it's a little bit unfortunate. All right, let's. We'll swap you out.
Oh, we know.
And then we'll start producing mush soup. You guys are gonna make skewers, aren't you? Okay. let's go ahead and open up this dangerous glade. We have fabric and tools, so we should be able to handle whatever's inside. Alright. Ooh, that would be very nice. But we don't really have a way to produce manuscripts right now. But the eggs and copper would be fantastic. Bonus yield is okay. This is +3 global resolve, which is okay. And this is traders arrive faster as well as global resolve from trade. And it is retroactive, which is really nice. We're gonna take the library. And we are going to move you so you don't open that quite yet. And then we'll go ahead and build our library here. And we'll tell you guys to produce planks. Okay. So mush soup should fulfill our food needs right here. Trapper's camp has no deposits nearby. That's a bit concerning. Are we out of wood? We are out of wood. That's exciting. Huh. Oh, and these guys need shelter. Okay. Okay. We don't necessarily need more hands, but just having more opportunities to get blueprints is going to be really helpful. Okay. I think a smithy might be what we need. Because we can produce barrels and then turn the barrels into trade goods. But I mean, a supplier would just be able to do that as well. Alright, so we'll go ahead and build our supplier. Oh, we have roots here, so we do have a little bit more food. We'll build our supplier there. We need wood. We can call Sahilda. Do we have anything to trade her though? We'll go back to making building material, and hopefully we find hopefully we can trade. I should call her now. Yeah, I should call her before the storm comes in. Okay. I wanted to wait until we had more resources to trade off, but we need planks. Yeah. And then I guess I can trade you a single piece of leather. It doesn't make a difference, but this is unlimited, whereas this is limited. Okay. So now we can make the library as well as our supplier. You have food as well, don't you? Okay. Actually, let's just do this. Okay. And we can swap you back. The reason I'm making packs of building material is just because it's more so universal. Human resolve is low. Oh, yikes. It's a universal trading material, so you can trade it to any trader. Alright. We'll go ahead and limit that to 20. We can go ahead and build some more shelters. And now with the library built, we'll go ahead and staff it, and then we'll start opening up these glades to go ahead and get eggs as well as copper. Alright. Okay, so no one in particular cares to be in there. And we do only need one. Gain a stack of the wealth effect for each rebuilt or salvage ruined. Yeah. So we only need one for excavation team. Alright. So now we can start opening up these glades. We're looking for more fertile soil. Okay. Yeah, and as well as we can open up this one. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is the beginning of year 6. I'm gonna call the episode here. It ran a little long. At the next episode, we should be able to conclude this. Hopefully, it will be a year 6 victory. If it's year 7, that's not so bad. But we do want that year 6. Okay. Alright, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, let me know in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for the series, also let me know. And I think that's it. Happy holidays. If you're watching this after the holidays, I hope your holidays went well. Alright, Grumpy out.